Hey guys and gals, A here. Welcome to another episode of EDCQ. So today we are talking fixed blades. Want to know what model and my thoughts on it? Come on back because here we go. All right, guys and gals. So I have been trying to get into fixed blade carry all the time. I am no stranger to carrying a fixed blade in the winter time when I'm wearing bigger, heavier, thicker clothing that can better conceal it. And I will wear it on my belt and try to conceal it under a shirt or a jacket or a hoodie, whatever it is. But I've been wanting to get into front pocket fixed blade carry. I figure that would be an excellent way to have a fixed blade and to pretty much have it concealed most of the time, and yet be able to easily access a knife because it's a very quick draw pulling it straight out of your front pocket, as well as just having the capabilities of a fixed blade knife. And so I went to Blade Show just recently with the intent on getting fixed blade knives. And I did. I came away with some very, very solid options, and I've been testing and carrying them. And the one I'm going to kick off with today might be my favorite front pocket carry fixed blade knife. It might be my favorite fixed blade knife. And that is the Vero Engineering Axon, A-X-O-N, Axon fixed blade. Now, Vero Engineering is no stranger to the Axon knife. They have folders, they have a regular, they have a, I've got the information right here so I can give it to you. They have a mini, and now they have a fixed blade. Now, Vero Engineering also does pry bars and other items like that. You are going to pay for what you get, but you are going to get what you pay for, if that makes sense. Like, these are not going to be the cheapest knives or the cheapest pry bars you can find, or whatever it is you hop onto their website to pick up. But you're going to feel the quality when you hold it, and you're going to know that you have a piece of engineering, a piece of equipment that is going to handle whatever task you throw at it. And so definitely a choice that I made that I wanted to pick up, and I am not sad at all that I did. So let's go over what this offers, and then we'll kind of talk about what I've got going on with it, and lastly we'll do some tests for it. So here is what the knife it looks like itself. As you can tell, it does have the squared edge here, so it is definitely a different style and a different look. Mine comes in green micarta scale. It definitely looks more in the tan family to me, but it is listed as green. And then I have the DLC coated blade, and that is an M390. It is full tang, as you can tell right there. And it has the, see if I can hold it here for you. It has the cutouts for your hand. So your front finger just kind of falls into place and the rest of the hand behind it. It is a full 4-finger grip for me. Your mileage may vary. I do not have the largest hands ever. And now the overall length of this knife is coming in at 8.10 inches. You are looking at a handle thickness of just under ½ an inch at 0.45. The blade length itself, starting from back here, is going to be 4.05 inches, while the actual cutting edge is going to be 3.69. And then we are looking at a blade thickness of 0.14, and the weight of this comes in at a very surprising, very comfortable 3.38 ounces. And now, not even joking, I have folders that are heavier than this knife. So weight was definitely a concern with a fixed blade, as well as length. I didn't want this to be too long for a front pocket, and this both fits in the pocket and is not too heavy. So two things that make the cut. I did not think I would get a knife of this size that I would be comfortable with as a front pocket carry, and yet here we are. Now you can see a little bit there when the light hits it. It does have some good jimping, so you can choke up on it and get some good good grip with your thumb there. And just an excellent, in my opinion, excellent looking knife. Now I realize the square shape is not for everyone. I like how balanced it feels. To me, the lines on this, the straight lines and how it cuts at the same angle, the blade handle cuts back this direction and the edge of the blade cuts back at the exact same direction. I love the lines on this knife. It, for whatever reason, it speaks to me. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the sheath that comes with it. So you get a Kydex sheath, and it has this belt loop on the back, and it's actually, so here you would be carrying it in the vertical position. You can actually rotate this so you could carry it in the scout style, in the horizontal position. So a lot of flexibility and utility with this clip here. Now, as you're probably already assumed, not a front pocket clip. Can you put this in your front pocket? Absolutely. This will definitely clip over your front pocket, but look at all the bulk that you have now added to your front pocket to put that in there. Not to mention you're now pushing the knife into yourself, because this will be clipped to your pocket. So the rest of this will be pushed into you. So I am not using this for front pocket carry. Now this knife will come out in June. It is not yet available, but it will be available this month. And then in July, they are releasing a titanium clip. So you'll be able to attach the titanium clip here. It will sit on the front side. It is very slim and low profile. And depending upon which holes you use, it will sit up high enough that you can very easily pop this into your front pocket. Now, as I said, I'm not using this for front pocket carry yet. I will be buying the titanium clip when it comes out, taking off this clip and putting it on, and I will be ready to rock and roll. But while at Blade Show, they had some sheath makers there, and I went over to Leathercraft by Joe Fu, and I showed him the blade. I was like, can you find me a front pocket carry for this? And he had this style right here. Fits perfectly, absolutely perfectly, and he had several colorations. I picked out this coloration here, which is a dark brown with black, and then the stonewash clip cover, or clip on itself. And check this out. So the knife falls straight in, practically disappears. Enough of the handle that you can grab, but practically disappears. Super slim, slides right into my pocket, and then I'm able to simply pull the knife out. I'm ready to rock and roll. And because this is leather, I can just slide it in, and I just kind of give a little push on the top, and it is seated back in the sheath. So this has been the absolute perfect way to carry this in my front pocket. So I will have a link to this, as well as a link to the Vero Engineering website. As I said, as of right now, this knife is not yet available, but it is coming in June. So stay tuned for that if you are interested in getting one. And now this is factory edge. I have tried to use this minimally. I've used it a very, very few times because I wanted to do my first cutting test on here. So aside from opening, I believe, 1 or 2 Amazon packages and not cutting the cardboard, simply slitting the tape, this is an unused knife. And so here's just a simple piece of paper. Let's see what we got going on. I'm outside. It's a little damp right now, so I apologize for that. But that is slicing through it like butter. Now, let's give it the old cardboard test. So I got a little piece of cardboard here. We'll see what this can do here. Cut off slim pieces, cut off large hunks. All right, so definitely can slice through some cardboard. And now let's see what we can do with this again. I'm sorry guys, it is definitely damp outside. So the paper is reflecting that. I'm trying to get some pieces that are not as wet, but there we go. So as you can tell, it still has a very nice edge to it. Very nice edge to it. You see these little ribbons I'm shaving off of the paper? That is extremely impressive to me. So there you go, guys, the Axon fixed blade. It has been making its rounds on social media, and here in the next little bit, it can be making its round to your front doorstep. So definitely check one out if you're interested. I might be picking up another. I absolutely love this knife. Definitely going to test out my other ones that I have and give them some pocket time. I will actually be switching out which one I'm carrying today since I've done this video. Go ahead and give some time to another knife. But I will definitely be coming back to this one. You will probably see this very frequently, and I might even pick up another variation in a different scale handle. So we will see. But thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you like fixed blades, what's your go-to? Do you have a front pocket carry fixed blade that I need to check out? Let me know. And I will never ask you to like or subscribe. You do you. But comment below. Let me know what you think of this knife. Are you going to get one? Or what's your choice of front pocket carry for a fixed blade? Or do you think a fixed blade doesn't belong in a front pocket? Because that is a very valid point. Either way, fixed blades are fun, so enjoy them. I will be back with some new content soon. And remember, EDC, EDC.